And a very good day to all my viewers out there. It is right now Saturday, March the 31st, 2018. The last day of the month. It's about 4:24 p.m. And I am here on the corner of Mount Royal Boulevard and Camilien-Houde Road. And I wanted to give my opinion on a hot topic that's been in the news. This, of course, if you haven't heard by now, is the road where the current mayor of Montreal is deciding they're going to close it off to traffic starting this year. And you know, that decision has gotten a lot of backlash. Now the main problem, first of all, I'll just give you a bit of background. This road here cuts Mount Royal, basically dissects it in half. And this starts here and it goes right to Côte-de-Neige Boulevard. So it's pretty much an east-west artery, if you want to call it that. And as you can see, it's heavily trafficked. A lot of cars going in both directions, but there's also cyclists and a very large number of cyclists, and you know, occasionally pedestrians as well, that use this road. Now what they're deciding they're going to do is close this road off to traffic, you know, cars like what you're seeing here, automobiles. They're going to keep it open for buses, for cyclists, and I believe even some kind of pedestrian walkway. And you know, unfortunately there's been a couple of accidents on this road over the years. And you know, I've been saying for a while, close this street off to cars. And you know, I might make a couple of enemies or a couple of friends with this video, but I'm just going to give my opinion and kind of, you know, back it up a bit. First of all, as I mentioned, I'm for the car ban on this street. This is Mount Royal behind me here. This is a jewel in the city. This is pretty much a wooded area. It's a large hill basically in the middle of the city. I'm going to be doing some videos here today. And it's a very quiet and, you know, desolate area. You know, if you want to go somewhere to escape the sights and sounds of the city, this is one of the places you can go. And it's very easy to get to because literally it's right in the middle of the city. A lot of public transit goes here. So, you know, when they do close this street, there's no excuse not to be able to come here. But my point is, it's like I said, it's a relaxing environment. So you're walking on those trails and you're hearing these cars going by, even if you're not near the road. It's very noisy, and you know, it takes away the experience of what Mount Royal is supposed to be about. Now, I'm not gonna, you know, hide my feelings. I'm pretty anti-car. You know, I think they're noisy, they stink. You know, they look nice, you know, don't get me wrong on that. Some of them do look nice. But current cars right now with, you know, pollution and noisy engines, it's not really the place for them to be here. And you know, maybe when electric cars start coming out more and the engines get quieter, and you know, maybe bring a couple back here. But even that, I don't think that cars should be on Mount Royal. And you know, the amount of vehicles that use this street, it's ridiculous. A lot of these people are just using it as a shortcut. And you know, don't get me wrong, people got to get from place A to place B, but you know, there's other alternatives. And when they designed Mount Royal, I don't think that this road was intended to be used this way. I think this road was meant to be used as a way to getting to Mount Royal and getting back. And another problem on weekends, you know, where I'm going to be going up now, you have people bringing their cars, and you know, they're doing drugs, drinking, causing noise, polluting the place. There's garbage all over the place. And you know, not to mention these cars that are just always running all the time. Like I said, no matter where you are on Mount Royal, when you get the loud ones that go by with the mufflers that are broken and whatnot, it really takes away the experience of what Mount Royal is supposed to be about, like that one right there. So again, you know, a lot of people are up in arms about this. There's a lot of opposition to it, but you know what, count me in the minority. I say close this place off to cars. Keep it open to buses. That's what they're going to be doing. The 11 and more recently the 411, I believe it is, or the 711, pardon me, goes up here. And I've biked down this hill. As you can see, a lot of cyclists. I biked down this hill, I biked up it, and it's really a beautiful experience. But when you have to deal with these cars going by all the time, you know, it's pointless. So again, this is just my opinion. I say close it to traffic and let the cyclists, let the pedestrians take over, and you know, give the mountain, you know, back to nature, so to speak. Again, this is just my opinion. You can agree, disagree, you know, leave some comments if you want, let me know what you think. And also wanted to point another thing out. I believe there's another park somewhere in Montreal that also used to have a street going through it, a very large park, and they closed it off. And there was a lot of opposition. I think it was Westmount Park, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, but a lot of people were up in arms about it. But then they decided, to keep it closed. There was a pilot project like this one's going to be, and it seemed to have paid off. So again, I say close this place off the cars, keep it for pedestrians, keep it for cyclists. We got the beautiful mountain here behind me. Enjoy it for what it's supposed to be enjoyed for. All right, have a good day, everybody.